Hey everyone, welcome to Adventures in Everyday Cooking, where every day can be an adventure in your kitchen. My name is Heather, and today we're going to do a weeknight favorite called Sloppy Joe Tater Tot Casserole. Now, if you were born in the 70s or the 80s, Tater Tot Casserole was one of those things that everybody had. But this one, it's dairy-free and it's delicious and it includes sloppy joes and you don't need a bun, which means gluten-free as well. So if you're ready for this adventure, let's get started. All right, also I forgot to mention that this is a one-pot meal. So if you had a cast iron skillet that was big and had a big lip on it, like 12-inch, kind of sauce skillet, you can do this in your cast iron and get it right into the oven. However, I only have my air fryer, so we are gonna use a oven-safe glass pan to put it into my air fryer and have it for dinner today. So let's just get started. Super easy recipe. This will be a quick video. So what we're gonna do is start this on medium high, and then into the pan, we're gonna add 1 pound of ground meat. Your 1 pound of ground meat can be anything you want. You can use turkey for this. You can use beef, whatever. I actually, until I just said that out loud, I was gonna use turkey for this recipe, and I just totally forgot that I was gonna do that. So instead, I guess we're getting beef. It's fine, I have both turkey and beef. That just means I have to make my other recipe turkey. It's fine. Ground meat in the pan. All right, we're just gonna break that up, and while that's browning, let's go ahead and add our onions and the green pepper diced. You can use any pepper you want. You can also use white or yellow onion. We're using white, no, wait. We're using yellow today. Those are yellow onions over there. So we're using yellow onions today. But I do have a white, it's fine, it's whatever. Whatever you have on hand. This is a great recipe, especially if you like sloppy joes but don't like the sloppy of the sloppy joes. That's me. I do not like the sloppy of the sloppy joes, but I love sloppy joes. So I don't like, and it goes everywhere. This is spoon or fork in a bowl with tater tots on it. Dairy-free, gluten-free, yes please. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a little bit because all we're doing is browning this and cooking off our vegetables. And it'll take about 10 minutes. All right, once you see the onions nice and soft and your beef totally browned, we're gonna add everything else. Some people will ask if you can omit the sugar. You can omit the sugar. You can actually use honey or some other kind of, sugar substitute. The sugar just kind of makes it taste more like the Mamwich kind of sloppy joes, if you know what I'm talking about. Those of you who grew up in the 80s, you know. And I use about 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Today I'm using Italian seasoning. Sometimes I just use oregano, but I didn't have my oregano. I don't know where I must have misplaced it. Who misplaces their oregano? This girl. All right, now we're just gonna stir to combine. And already this is looking fantastic. Now, if you used a really fatty meat, I forgot to mention, go ahead and drain that before you put all the stuff in, just because it's better for you, but I used a pretty lean meat. All right. Oh, smells so good. Smells so good. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and let it sit there for about 5 minutes and let it simmer away. If you need to cover it, go ahead. Get your 2 pounds of tater tots ready. It's about this much. Now, if you're using a cast iron skillet, you're gonna go ahead and put your tater tots over the top of that. But like I mentioned, we're gonna use a glass dish. Also very important, preheat your air fryer or your oven or whatever you're gonna use. All right. Once this smells divine, we are gonna get it into our glass dish. I just realized I need a hot pad, hold on. All right, so right into your pan of choice, put all of your sloppy Joe mixture. Let's spread it out evenly. All right, and now we are going to do the painstaking task of arranging all of our tater tots in a beautiful pattern. What pattern? Whatever pattern you want. You can spell words in your tater tots, but you know, just put them on there. This also works really well with potato crowns. If you like the potatoes, the tater tots, potatoes, whatever, but you don't want like the as much potato, it works just fine. It is a little bit more soupy though, because you don't have as much potato, but it's delicious. Now, like I mentioned, if you're doing this in a cast iron skillet, just put the tater tots over the top of your skillet and get your whole skillet into the oven for the 25 minutes. So in just over 15 minutes, dinner is ready to go into the oven, 25 to 30 minutes or until the tater tots are golden brown, crispy, delicious, and cooked through. See you back here. All right, as I started to put that in there, I realized I preheated the wrong one. So we're gonna go ahead, preheat the bottom one to the same amount. Yeah, and once that's done, we'll be back. All right, look at how beautiful that is. The tater tots are super crunchy. Let's see if I can help you hear them. You hear that? Very crunchy tater tots in our air fryer. And now we are just going to get some of this out with the tool of your choice. I'm going to use a spatula because I'm going to try to lift the whole thing out at once, but you probably need a spoon, which is why I have the spoon nearby. Oh, yeah, you need the spoon. It's fine. It's casserole after all, and it's sloppy joes. It's not going to, unless you added egg to it, it's not going to set up like a casserole. It's more like sloppy joes in a bowl with tater tots, because that's what it is. Look at how delicious that is. Sloppy joes, tater tot casserole combined into one. Yes, please. And when you're looking for easy weekday meals, this one can't be much easier. Ooh, hot. Gluten-free, dairy-free, has all the umami flavors you love because of that Worcestershire sauce. This is a home run in a weeknight meal. All right, you guys, well, if you enjoyed that video, give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. I do videos about everything. I do reviews about things that I think are important for us to have in our kitchens, and I just have a lot of fun doing it. So I hope you'll join me on the next adventure. Bye. Dinner time.